Hey there, welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to see the expressions as I told you. If you remember, I chose the characters that I created beforehand, which is the onion, the broccoli, and the radish. From them, we are going to generate some structures which will allow us to create expressions in a simple way. What we want the most right now is to simplify. Because of that, as you can see here, I'm going to draw the part of the onion's face that is not covered by the hair. Guys, you probably won't understand much right now, but for the moment I'm just creating some copies. 4 in total. So we have these 2 and I'm going to copy this here. Perfect. Now, with a pencil brush, I'm going to see what expressions we can use. Well, only one eye and part of the mouth will be visible, so you need to know clearly what you want in case you are doing the same design as mine. For example, this one would be a surprise expressions. The pupil must be contracted and the eye must be wide open, as well as the mouth. Regarding the second character, the second phase, we are going to try a more relaxed expression. For example, let's say that the character is in love. So, in this case, the eyebrow is relaxed and the pupil is dilated. We can also see a little smile, but I won't emphasize it too much because the personality of this character doesn't match with exaggerated expressions, and okay, it's just a decision that I've taken for this character, but as I always say, it's up to you. For the third one, we are going to do an angry expression. So the character must be frowning and the mouth may be open or not, but you need to convey with the anger either way. For the last one, we are going to try a normal and happy expression. What's the problem with this? Remember that the personality of the character doesn't match with exaggerated expressions. Otherwise, it wouldn't represent the goth or emo stereotype, so the smile will be a very small one. And here we have these expressions for the character: surprised, in love, angry, and happy. As you can see, the structure is simple and it has the shape of a drop. The face is partially covered by the leaf, like it were the hair of the onion. The arms and the legs are not very complex, as you can see, so that it will make your work easy if you decide to do the same design. You may choose to do your own designs, but I decided to simplify the part. So, we have here the radish, which represents the nerd stereotype. As you can see, the shape is similar to that of the onion, but inverted, like an upside-down drop. We are going to fill these circles with green color, and inside them we are going to draw the expressions. As I did before, I select this circle and duplicate it to the side. And then I duplicate both below. In total, we will have 4 cycles for the expressions. Okay, and now that I have them selected, I'll click on the thumbnail while holding Ctrl or Command, and then I'll start drawing. I'll do the same expressions that we did for the previous character. So, the first one will be a surprise expression. Remember, the eyes must be wide open, the eyebrows must be raised, and the mouth must be open too. Take into account the design of the character to do these expressions. So, in my case, I'll have the drawing on the left as a reference. Note that the incisors are irregular in size, so I'll have to keep that detail on the expressions. I won't draw the glasses because that will make it difficult for me to manage the expressions. They could be drawn afterward, but I won't do it so that you can see these drawings better. The second one will be the in-laugh expression. I'm going to draw the eyelids partially lowered. The pupils must be dilated and the smile must look a little silly. In any case, this depends on how much detail you want to add. I went just for the eyebrows, the mouth and the eyes. For veggies and fruit, I think we don't need more than that, but you decide the complexity after all. The third one will be the angry expression. You must include the frowning and a disgusted look. Okay, and guys, don't forget the teeth. For example, if your character has a mole over the mouth or at the size of the face, don't go omitting it randomly because it wouldn't make sense. So, be aware of your references and don't forget them. The last one will be the Hab Expression. The eyes must be open, the eyebrows must be slightly arched, and there must be a smile. And of course, guys, don't forget the teeth. And well, there's not much else to it. Now, what I'm going to do is the structure so that you can see the movement of the character. And regarding the arms and legs, they will be simplified too. I'm going to draw the character like if he was looking for something. In this case, I'll draw the glasses. Here, I will also draw the leaves roughly to make this character look like he's looking for something. I'll draw him holding a magnifying glass. Okay, and this will be a pose for the character. As you can see, you can play with the structure that I left on the top left part of the screen. Now guys, let's go with the last character that I wanted to develop, which is the broccoli. In this case, he's a sports lover, so that's why I've drawn a headband and a basketball. He's also wearing sneakers, and I decided that he would be tall too. As we are not going to be constantly drawing the broccoli, instead of drawing circles here, like we did with the radish, we are going to use rectangles. These will represent the face of the broccoli. Okay, so what about the first one? We're going to do here the surprise expression. There will be some limitations, as the eyelids will always look like they are cut in half because of the headband covers part of the eye. I decided to leave the mouth closed so that we see other possibilities for the expressions. I like this result. The second one is the in-laugh expression. The eyelids are lowered, the smile looks silly, the pupils are dilated. This character is quite easy because of the simplicity of this expression. You could try to simulate the eyebrows by playing with the headband part. Okay, and that's what I'm doing, so that there's more space on the top and more of the face is visible. So you can see the character has freckles, so I need to include them too. Right now, as you can see, I'm playing with the headband. It wouldn't make sense in real life, but this is a cartoony look, so why not? Let's continue with the next expressions, the angry one and the happy one. For the angry one, I'll draw the mouth open to highlight the anger. Okay. I'm also adding some details, but you don't have to. We are doing a quick study of this, so you don't need to spend too much time. Guys, remember the frown so we can play with the headband part too. Okay. Let's highlight the bags under the eyes and try to draw the pupils contracted. And there's only one more expression to go, which is the happy one. You'll just have to be careful with the eyes and the mouth in this case. As you can see, I'm adding the freckles to all the expressions. So the character has some of them on the face, so we can't leave them out. So, alright, let's start working on the last expression, this rectangle. But before, let me write what expression corresponds to each rectangle before working on the last expression. So I'm going to write the feelings next to each expression. If you think of any other expression or you want to try a specific one, look for references on the internet and get some pictures that help you reproduce the expression that you want to draw. Okay, it's almost done. Guys, don't forget the freckles. And if you like any kind of drawing in particular, go ahead and have it as a reference so you can decide what you want in your drawing. Okay guys, and now I'm going to draw the structure of the character. We have here these two slightly deformed rectangles, and the limbs are just sticks, as you can see. These are very easy to draw in a few strokes. I'm going to draw now an action pose so that you can see some mobility on the character. This will help you put your work in perspective. It's just the broccoli running with the basketball. It's very funny, right? This way you can see how easy it is for him to play with such thin limbs. Alright, this is everything for this lesson. See you in the next one where we'll be moving forward on the course. So, see you later. Bye!